You can only flirt with fire for so long, and it's going to burn you. No doubt about it.
The quick pitch. And Baez sends it deep to left. Pagan is there at the wall, and it's in the basket. 1-2. Crushed down the line. If it's fair, it's gone. Grand slam, Gregorius. A grand slam high off the right field foul pole. He's done it again. Francisco Lindor has pulled the Indians to within a run.
3-2 and a drive hit deep to left field. Looking up, way back, it's gone.
Well, this standing room only crowd trying to get under Johnny Cueto's skin, and they might be. That ball's hit well to left center field. Back toward the track, and that ball is gone. Russell Martin, 2-0 Pittsburgh.
First pitch swinging. Oh, and first pitch crushing. Oh, man. Lean into it.
Soto at first after the homer by Rendon. Kendrick into the opposite corner. That one well hit. Springer looks up, and it's gone! Howie Kendrick has delivered the Nationals a one-run lead!
Looking for his first hit of the year. He drives one, deep left field. That goes Upton, back near the wall. It's out of here! Bartolo has done it! The impossible has happened! The team vacates the dugout as Bartolo takes the long trot. His first...
Hello, legends. Welcome back. We just got an update from Lukey. He is 1 hour away, so midnight he will be in the break cave. We'll be starting to smash Prism at midnight. In the meantime, we are almost sold out on Heritage High Number. We're really close, so I'm going to smash that one out with you guys. Get that one all sorted, and then by the time Lukey arrives, we've got a clean slate of soccer, 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 and more soccer. Get all this prism hammered out. So at the moment, we've got 3 spots left in that mini to close Heritage. I'll just give you a quick look. Where are we? Here we go. 3 spots left. 24.90. We are going 8 spots into 8 winners. Orioles, Braves, Astros, Cubs, Guardians, Pirates, Twins, and Nationals. Obviously, Orioles and Braves, really massive spots in the 2023 product. So, yeah, no wonder they're at the top. So, yeah, they'll be going very shortly. Once we do that, we'll quickly run that mini and get straight into it. We saw the first half of this case the other day. It was a really cool product. Yeah, just heaps of wild variations and all sorts of fun stuff. I've actually just found a really good guide for that, so we'll keep that open while we're breaking this one. Have a look. This one here. So, oh no, not that one. The one next to it. This one. So there's a variations guide which got all kinds of stuff about the position swaps, the error variants, the nickname variations, etc., etc. Things like that. It's got the code at the bottom there to show you it's an error, and all sorts of other bits and pieces. Where we've got image variations. They're all back to front in the pack, so we will see them. But man, look at that Oscar Carlos. Really, really cool. Bryson Rodriguez. Anyway, we've got heaps of different variants. Then we've got the error packs where there is no either no team down there. There's ones where there's no. I've seen ones where there's no position. So all sorts of bits and pieces. So we'll come across those and we'll definitely see when they're here. Nicknames, which are awesome. Macho Man. I saw this one be pulled. Really cool. So we'll spot those when they come through. Name and position swaps. Where, yeah. Obviously, as you can see there, got the names and positions swapped around. The throwback uniform ones, which will be a bit harder to spot, I think, because of all that City Connect stuff they're doing these days. But again, we'll see the card because it's back to front. And the Angels team name, which is interesting. There's all kinds of shenanigans going on with the Angels because of copyright stuff as to what they're allowed to put on cards. But some they put American League, some they put LA, some they put Angels. It's hard to keep straight. But yeah, we'll keep a good eye on all that. And yeah, once we go through, so we'll do this one a little bit quicker than the first half case. Obviously, we have 1 hour to work with and now 57 minutes before Luke arrives. So we'll definitely do a good break. We won't turbo through it too much, but there is, as you can see, 6 boxes with a ton of packs and a ton of base. So we will still look at every card in the sense of I'll show you on camera, but we might go through them fairly quickly. Might not read out all of them just to make sure we fit within that hour and get onto the good stuff. In the sense of all the hits that are in these boxes as quick as possible. Because as we saw the other day, there is a lot of really fun stuff. Chrome inserts, rookie performers, all kinds of stuff like that we can find. We've still got our 3 spots remaining at the moment, so... Oh, hang on, do we? No, we're sold out. There we go. Right as I click the button. There we go. All right, easy. Let me just have a look how our break sheet is going. Geordie is running that from overseas for us. There we go. Perfect. All right, let's jump into that. And I'll just adjust it so you can actually see what's happening. There we go. Cool. All right. These are all spots that have already been purchased. Down the bottom here are the spots that are in that mini that we just looked at. So Orioles all the way through to Nationals. I'll just get us a new randomizer. There we go. So we're randomizing these spots just here on the right. We've got Rob into James. They bought the 8 spots. So we're going to randomize that 7 times. Once it's been done 7 times, we pop it in here and determine who gets what. So here we go. Rob into James. Spinning 7 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Spin tank break sheet. Thanks, Jordy. All right, so we've got Rob into James. Just bring that back over to the break sheet. Where are we? Here we go. And there we go. So we've got Rob at the top there. Congratulations with the Orioles. James with the Braves. Jamie with the Astros. James with the Cubs. Jamie with the Guardians. Alexander with Pirates. Jamie with Twins. And James with the Nationals. You guys are definitely trying to make that tricky on me with James and Jamie combination, but we'll keep it straight. I think I'm doing that right. That's the same order, isn't it? What Jordy's done there. Yep. Cool. All right. Now, give me 1 second. I'll just get that up on the screen and we'll get going. Come on, Excel, don't be like this. There we go. That's looking good. Alrighty, let's get into this. Still sitting in an absolute graveyard of 2024 Series 1 packs, but we will sort that out afterwards. Meanwhile, we've got some high number heritage to break. And I've just remembered the crazy box toppers we've seen in this, so I'm actually quite excited to see what's on top, because we did find that Shohei Ohtani puzzle the other day, which was just so cool. Ah, man, stop it. Mike, you're going to be very happy with this. That looks like an on-card auto, if I'm not mistaken, of Julio Rodriguez in the... It wasn't called the Stamp Edge, it had a funny name, but very, very cool box topper. Very cool. That one's set up straight away. Such a sucker for box toppers, man. That's definitely from my roots back in Allen and Ginter. But how can you not be? You're not even into the box yet, and you're already having a good time. So, love it. Here we are. Let's get stuck into it. I do not seen that yet, Jordy, from our break the other day. We found one for Corey Seager on it. So cool. Yeah, and this beautiful stock. Really cool. The 2022 award winner, Judge. '74 highlights, Nolan Ryan. Love these 1974 highlights. Really cool what they've done there. Love the heritage stuff. Well, we talked about it a lot the other day during the first half, but man, just a sucker for this stuff. Just anything heritage, archives, anything like that with a throwback design. It's a testament to how well Topps did designing these sets throughout the years, that they can just throw back to pretty much anything from 35 years ago at any point, and it just works. And it's just, yeah, good stuff. And this year's no different, obviously. If we throw back to that in 35 years, it's going to look awesome, because that set is just amazing. So we learned the other day that any funky variations will be back to front in these packs, so I am on the lookout absolutely right now, but they should help us by flipping them back to front. And we've got a rookie performer there, Zach Neto for the Angels. Also worth mentioning, we use some comic book sleeves hardcover, so that'll be... No, it's not numbered. Oh yeah, we've opened a ton of box toppers without an on-card order. Absolutely, we've never seen one. Yeah, we do use some interesting stuff for funky shape, things like that, and the puzzle we saw the other day, so we'll make sure it's safe and sound. Absolutely. It will, yeah, it'll get there very safely. And no, it's not numbered, that one, unfortunately. Alright, here we go. I don't know if you have seen, to any of you really, but to Jordy specifically, because you seem so taken by that. That tells me you might not have seen the Ohtani puzzle. There is legitimately a friggin' puzzle on top of one of these. Yeah, we show it on it. Just absolutely fantastic. And I had to look at the value later. It's a fairly valuable, I wouldn't say card, but yeah, really cool. So again, for those who didn't join the first half, Heritage High Number covers numbers 501 through to 725 in the Heritage set. Everything from 501 through to 700 is the regular base. We've got a Now and Then, Youngest Angel no-hitter. Yeah, so that's the regular base, and then 701 to 725 is the SPs. The SPs only show up one every 4 packs, so they're not that easy to find. But with the amount of boxes we're doing tonight, we should see all 25, I would say. If my math isn't off. And last time I was lucky, I had Lukey checking for me if we found anything over 700. He had the fun job of checking the back of every single card. But unfortunately, we don't have that luxury today. But I will go through later and sleeve every SP because they're obviously a little bit harder to get. Now we are looking for one hit in every hobby box, and that is either an on-card auto, which is called a Real One auto, or the relic. And the on-card autos are just awesome. They also make them, excuse me, they make them in red ink, and the red inks are numbered to 74. Really cool, the celebration insert of Hank Aaron's career, the hammer. Yeah, we've only, I think Jordy and I have once, if I'm not mistaken, Jordy, was it only once? We pulled a red ink auto, and it's just, yeah, it's really, really cool. And if I remember correctly, too, it was hand numbered, that red ink. Oh, there we go. See, that's the one thing with this stock. They pop up out of nowhere, the hits. We have a Jonathan India Clubhouse Collection game used memorabilia for the Reds. Jason Sanderson. Congrats, mate. Get that one up on the hit wall. Yeah, Jordy, you're forgiven, mate. You have had quite a few weeks overseas, so you're all good. So you hadn't seen the puzzle or the Corey Seager I was referring to earlier. That's completely fair enough. Yeah, that Julio is fantastic. Look at it. Very cool. Just checking. I thought I had one there without a team name, but that was just my eyes playing tricks. (1989) Luis Tiant. Awesome. Would love to see some footage of him throwing, actually. I don't think I've ever seen any, given how much, what's his name? Johnny Cueto has apparently mimicked a lot of his pitching style. And despite my feelings on Cueto, I do find him very entertaining to watch as a pitcher. I'd love to see the original. That'd be really cool. Anyone has any good videos? Definitely please let me know. Here's the home run special of Aaron Judge beating Roger Maris' record in 2022. And we did find this in a black border the other day, not realizing that that is actually a really special version until we later saw, well, it did get pointed out to us, of course. And then we found the original one and we said, oh, hang on a second, look at that. So that was very cool to find the black version of that, the black border parallel. That's a bit party people. What might be a very good call? Let's have a quick look at that Deco Edge Box auto in a minute. Let's have a look. Because you might be right, might just be a really good print. Definitely got the colouring and everything, but now that you say it, actually, it would have to have been signed with the feltiest of felty pens ever, looking at the swoops, and that we'll have a good look in a sec, but I think you might be right, actually, which is a shame. Because obviously on-card and print do hit very, very differently, but I think you might be right. Oh, there we go. There's a bit of chrome coming up, which, as we said the other day, incredibly noticeable because the stock is so different. See it from a mile away. Christian Vasquez from Minnesota. And those are numbered to 999, the chromes. I said the other day, it would be very cool to do a whole set, but also a lot of cards to try, because one thing would lead to another, then I'd need the first 500 as well, and yet suddenly you're looking for 725 cards, all numbered to 999. That's a big slog. That's a big ask. We'll just do these final packs of box 1, and then we'll come back and have a look at that Deck Wedge Julio, and we'll just see what we reckon. Whether that is on card or whether it is printed. Bottom back of the top will say autograph, just above his nameplate. Alright, well let's have a look now then, while you've said that. I'm not seeing anything that says autograph, unfortunately. And if you have a look at the auto itself, you can see it's a bit too good to be true, that auto. So I think you might be right. It might not be an on card. But I think the checklist will probably tell us, and if nothing else, maybe another picture of a different, another copy of this card, essentially, and have a look if it's exactly the same. But I think you might be right. I don't think it is on card from what I'm seeing now. Wait, they have real orders and facsimiles of the same card? Say, what now? What's going on with this one? So that's a short numbered one. We had this a few times. So they're upside down. So it's 714, meaning it's the short numbers. But there's nothing noted here, which means it's not some kind of error variation or anything like that. That looks like one of the short prints. 1 in 4 packs. Rookie performers, Oscar Colas. Alright. Funny to be excited for the last pack, because it means we're getting to the next box, which means we're getting into the next box topper. Alright, that'll do us for box number 1. Let's get into the second one. It's definitely got a soft spot in my heart, these vintage products, because for well under 150 bucks, or about that sort of range, under 150 bucks anyway, you are getting a whole lot of cards. Check that out. Dick Allen in the old school red and white White Sox. Crazy days. Love it. I'm due for a hot box for this half. I agree. I reckon we need to go absolutely bang with one of these. I would love that. Alrighty. Let's get stuck into box number 2. Auto is in a clear plastic pack. Only difference I can see. Okay, well yeah, that's a big tell if that's the case. Because we definitely, of course, didn't see any plastic around it. That's very interesting. If they're putting a real and a facsimile version, that's crazy. And especially when the facsimile is that good. Like, that's a run special. Yeah, because I mean, that facsimile had me fooled. Just the color and the way they've done it with the transparency, I'm like, yeah, that's real. Only after having a second and third look, they say, hang on a second, maybe it's not. 1 box of purple chrome in every pack. Wow, that's looking forward to that. If we find something like that, jeez. We've seen this one already, the no-hitter for the Angels. Seven-run comeback for the Mets. Same card? Yeah, that's the same card, wasn't it? Seeing if there was any funny business hiding there as a result, but doesn't look like there was. Now and then 3 homers for Trevor Story, whose name I rudely could not think of the other day when I saw that card. I called him Rocky Shortstop, which is a rude way to refer to him. Oh yeah, sounds like the plastic is definitely the defining factor. Interesting. Well, let's hope for some plastic then in these next 4 box toppers. That will get me very, very excited. Oh, something going on back there. You see that reflection there? And we've got... Who we got? For Houston, we've got a pitcher. Ryan Presley for the Astros. And I think, because that is the foil version, or the refractive version, I think that makes it numbered to 374, I think we saw the other day. Yes, numbered to 374. For the Astros, which is Jamie Brown. And I don't recall, was that off the mini, the Astros? Either way, congratulations, that's very cool. I get a bit of a 3-dimensional hit wall going like we did the other day. Because of the wild variety of stuff that you'll find in this, you get a very fun hit wall going. Still looking for a hit in this box so far. That is certainly something to look forward to. Yeah, one thing I really like that they've done with Heritage, and I was explaining this to Luke the other day, of course with modern sets, you know, you want to make a short print run, or spread out your print run, you just make a rainbow, no problem. You make them to $1.99, you make them to $4.99, you make them to $50, whatever, no problem. But when you're trying to, oh, there we go, out of nowhere, that's, sorry, let me try that again, that is awesome. Anthony Volpe Clubhouse Collection Relic rookie card. As far as the relics go, that is definitely one up there, and there is a tiny bit of pinstripe going on there on the left for Fairhound for the Yankees. Congrats, mate, that's absolutely awesome. That is definitely one of the big relics to get in this set. And then just quickly, got a few more base. Let's get him up on the wall. So yes, I was saying to Luke the other day, when you're emulating a Heritage set, you can't really go full rainbow because, you know, it wasn't really a thing back then. So they've done the cool thing with all the error variations where back in the day, you know, unintentionally, they'd be the chases that they'd create through missing positions and wrong teams and wrong images and whatever other madness. They created their own chases. And I think that's really cool that they've clearly sort of tried to stick with that spirit where they've said, you know what? We'll create some short numbered stuff or really hard to find stuff, but we'll do it in variation. And some of them hold some really big value. Like I was having a look at some of the sold listings, and man, there's a couple there that if it's the right player with an error, I mean, even the wrong player, but yeah, some of them really get up there. Because some of them, I think things like the error and even, I think the nickname, they're once every like 3,000 packs. So it's not something that you find every day. 4th floor behind me, guys. It is littered in packs. And it's only going to get worse. Gonna need a street sweeper coming in here. Driving through the room. Yeah, I completely agree. Using City Connect on Heritage stock is something that just it tickles me the right way. Just the combination of new and old like that, I love it. Like this one here, the Washington. I mean, how cool was that? I keep seeing the Texas one as well. That's been featured a lot throughout. What's that? Which one is it that's limited to 5 per player? Is that the autos we were talking about before? Or is it something else you're referring to? Oh, you're talking about the variations I was talking about. Now and then, Clayton just signed back with the Dodgers to the shock of pretty much no one, but I mean, I guess the question was it going to be the Dodgers or was it going to be no one? Was it going to be retirement? And I'm very glad that it's not, because baseball would not be the same without that man's curveball in it. He's part of that guard of, you know, the Scherzers, the Greinke's, the Verlanders. It's not the same game without him. Oh, the City Connect variations, sorry. Gotcha. Now you've got me because I see City Connect. Spencer Strider with his 16 strikeouts. That man is 90% quad muscles and 10% mustache. Love watching that guy pitch, honestly. He's got very, very modern Nolan Ryan vibes about him, and I don't mean that in too much to do with his performance and stuff. I just mean the, yeah, big legs, pumping velocity, very, very Nolan Ryan-esque. Cool, let's get into box number 3. And again, one of my favorite parts of the box. Let's have a look what we got here. Ezequiel Tovar in the oversized box topper for the Rockies. Let's make some room for Old Mate. Ooh, and not throw him around. Good, there we go. Cool. So this one here, Mike, this is the box topper. This is Julio Rodriguez's first box topper, but we have since discovered, we thought at first it was an on-card auto, but we've since discovered that it is a facsimile auto. So I'll give you a quick look at it. But we thought at first that it was actually on-card, but then we've discovered that that's just how they do them. But it looks, I mean, have a look at it. It looks pretty real, but it's not the real thing. But regardless, really cool card. That's what we started the break with, literally the first thing we saw. So awesome, awesome card. I don't know if you can scroll up on the comments, but we were having a conversation about it, where it turns out there are some that they do, where they're in a plastic sleeve when you find them, and that's when the auto is real. That's when it's really on card, and that did not come in a plastic sleeve. Pretty surprising they do an on card and a facsimile, but apparently that's the way we've discovered. The guys helped me and had a look online and at some other ones just to double check. But yeah, really cool hit, really cool hit. We found one in the first half of the case, of course, and that was Corey Seager, which, I mean, you know, especially after his October performance, also really awesome. But some big names coming out between Corey Seager and Julio. Cool. To those of you tuning in, wondering what the update is for Mr. Golden Hands and the EPL Prism. He is on his way. His ETA is midnight, so in half an hour he'll be here. As soon as he walks in the door, we're throwing those boxes on the table and we are ripping some EPL Prism. Oh, some coming up here, I think. That looks like a slightly different colour. Oh, it's just a 1974 highlight. I'll say just. Really cool card. Yeah, the certified autos. Yeah, I didn't actually realise that pretty much until we had the discussion that there is facsimile and real on cards. So, yeah, really cool. I mean, obviously cooler if we get the on card, but regardless, like really, really awesome cards. Just something about that edge, the black and white, his pose, just, yeah, cool. Awesome card. Awesome card. And we were saying as well, we've got some packing materials for cards that are a bit funky shapes, especially with things like Alan Ginter. We had to make sure we had stuff like that, so we will make sure that comes to you very safely. And same with the other two big boys on the end there. It's a bit of an interesting challenge for the shipping, but we will get that sorted. Hank Aaron, tribute card for his career. Home run number 660, the hammer. With the home run special again, when Aaron Judge beat Roger Maris's AL record of 61 homers in 2022 in October. I really thought he was going to go all the way at some point. Genuinely, at the pace that he was having, I thought this guy's going to hit 74. That's not to diminish what he did. Incredible. Beating such an old AL record. I mean, it stood for 61 years. Unbelievable. I think we can all agree that he probably did it clean with the size of his body. That he doesn't need any balanced breakfast. Rookie performers, Yoshida. That's a special player for us lately, of course, Yoshida, because we saw him in the World Baseball Classic set, and we pulled his rookie debut black auto number to 10, which is just absolutely sick. So he's recently been featured. Oh, we've got someone here. Saint and Pau. I'm going to say that is Paul Goldschmidt for the Cardinals Bat Relic. Very cool. Very cool. That's for Jason Cranwell. Well done, Jason. We love my game used Bat Relics. Definitely very cool. And that man's bats see more action than most. Although, not as much last year as years past, but man, that dude can hit a ball. Between him and Nolan Arenado, I'm okay. Not needing to pitch against them. That's cool. I'll pass. Thank you very much. And then, actually, that's one side of the ball. Of course, the other side of the ball, where those two are making ridiculous plays and scooping out throws in the dirt and whatever. Unreal. Scary combo. Saw a video actually of Nolan Arenado a few days back was doing the rounds of somebody, I forget who. Somebody was filming, standing at first base, and Nolan Arenado picks a ball in the hole way over the bag and just off balance nails him straight in the chest where he's filming from. Like, he doesn't even move his glove. It just, 120, 140 feet, whatever it is, just absolutely nails him straight in the chest from sidearm, falling over. No problem. I'm Nolan Arenado. Don't worry about it. If you couldn't tell, I played a lot of my baseball career at third base, so people like Nolan Arenado and Matt Chapman and Manny Machado and the like tickle me different. Let's go outside. There we go. NL Manager of the Year, Buck Showalter. Fortunately, he didn't have much to show for it, which is a real shame because he did a fantastic job. And I also saw a video of him the other day explaining a thing or two and giving his thoughts on a few matters. And yeah, I tended to agree with most of it. So I think Buck has often been pretty hard done by. He's had a few big decisions in his career, very small moments that have defined him, like leaving Zach Britton in the bullpen in the wildcard game for the Orioles and things like that. But I think he's a fantastic manager. I think he deserves another shot or two. Certainly not on the Tony La Russa category. Now we've got some Chrome coming in. And I think this is that same sort of stock where it's numbered to 375. From Milwaukee, we've got a rookie. We've got Joey Wiemer. Very cool. For the Brewers, so that is Jason Cranwell, who I believe is your PC, at least on the NL side of things, what you said the other day. What you gonna do now, Buck? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, exactly. Cool, let's just come back to Joey Wiemer for a second. Now, he is number 2. Yep, 374 as we expected. So we'll just get him back on that wall back there. Yeah, it's crazy, eh? Some of the throwing out there, man. It's on my best day, standing on 2 feet, 10 meters away from you, I wouldn't make throws half as good as what they do. Falling over half a postcode away. It's unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Let's see. Can we still expand a little bit before we go off camera? I think we can. There we go. Cool. Yeah, it's unreal. To me, that stuff, I mean, you see the outfielders nail people, the Ichiro Suzuki throws, that kind of thing. Absolutely incredible. I love it. But it's just something different about a third baseman, defying gravity. Throwing a guy out. I just love it. But again, that's massive bias from my career at third base, absolutely. I will never deny that, 100%. Lucas, 20 away from the cave. Awesome. Well, we are trending well, I think. I reckon we're going to finish up right as he arrives, so we're doing really well. Now we've got our hits, of course. We've got our 3 relics, 3 boxes. That makes sense. If we can find some more chrome or, even better, a variation in one of these packs. What you're gonna do now, Buck, man? I'll bring in some sound clips soon because that'll be a lot of fun, and that's definitely gonna be one of them. Because oh man, that's just fantastic heckle. What you gonna do now, Buck? Isn't it also Buck that gets told our ass is in the jackpot? Isn't he part of that highlight as well with the umpires? I'm pretty sure that's Buck. I've seen that video so many times, but the focus is obviously squarely on the umpire. I can't remember who the manager is. Tony Oliva. 1974 highlights. Two more packs in box number 3, which brings us to the halfway point. Oh, it is Terry Collins. Okay. Oh, sorry, wrong Met manager. Is that racist? I'm mixing my old white men? Yeah, you're right. Of course it was Terry Collins. Yeah. How would Buck even have been there at that point in time? He would have been the Orioles manager. That doesn't even make any sense. Let's go box stopper. Seriously, it's crazy how far I get for these box stoppers in this product. Or in any product, really, but just with what we've seen so far. And what have we got this time? Yep. Once I open the box, we'll find it. Yes! Bo Bichette puzzle for the Blue Jays, which is with Steven Rowland. How cool is that, man? I love it. Absolutely love it. It's so silly. I absolutely adore it. Fantastic. Nothing on the back, of course, because it's a puzzle. What were you expecting? Really cool, man. Really, really cool. I reckon we'll just replace one of these big boys back here with Bo Bichette in puzzle mode. Could somebody have a look for me how many of those puzzles there are? I'm really, really curious how big that set is. We've seen 2 so far. We've seen Shohei and we've seen Bo. What are we rocking there? What's a full set look like? I said 10? It feels like something would be 10, but you never know with something like this. They might have just done 50 of them. Who knows? Alright, let's get into box number 4. Oh, yes. Hey, what was that about hot boxes in purple that somebody said before? See that? Hello. We might be cooking here. We might be cooking here, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! It was a print last time. No, it's a real puzzle. I don't say puzzle lightly. All right, let's get into it. We have got a purple chrome. First time we're seeing that, Mr. Hit Machine Luis Arias. Man, that's cool. That is very cool. Purple chrome. It is not numbered, but 20 puzzles. Damn. Hotbox time. So, based on this, you're saying that every pack's going to have one of these, which is really cool if that's the case. Stephen Rowland for the Marlins. Congratulations. Now, in that case, I won't pop all of them on the hit wall, but I will top load each of them, and we'll have a look at them at the end. We'll run through all the purples. If we're about to see 20 of them, no point obviously trying to put that all on the hit wall. Now let's put that theory to the test. Oh yeah, there's definitely purple, man. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Tanner Hoke for the Red Sox. And that is going out to Isis. Oh man, this box would be a very good time to have Lukey here doing some top loading for me. But I'll try and be as efficient as I can. Let me just change my setup here. Alright, there we go. Yeah, I think Rob does actually. I completely agree. I think you get a coin shot there, because that's definitely a good call. Yep, well, we got more purple. It's no longer a theory at this point. We've got rookie performers, Blake Sabol, and we have, for Tampa Bay, we've got a pitcher. We've got Shane McClanahan. For his absolute piss missiles. Love it. Cool card. That is for the Rays, which is Rob Stevens. There you go. I'm happy that you got one, because it would be pretty average if you called it and then didn't get one. Let's see if we can find some Orioles ones for you. That'd be even better. Or Dodgers. Yeah, you've got a few, actually. Alright, let's have a look. What else can we find? It's cool, man. I can't recall really hitting hot boxes before in products that often. Maybe now in Ginter once or twice. But it's a cool feeling. Knowing just that there's fun stuff in every pack that's coming. Cleveland, shortstop. Brian Rocchio. My brain went Lindor. That's how stuck in the past I am. And that for the Guardians. Did I say Indians? I said Indians, didn't I? Yeah. I mean for the Guardians, of course. Speaking of being stuck in the past. And that is for Jamie Brown. Saying the wrong team name and the wrong shortstop. Good. Let's redeem ourselves in the next pack. Not my finest moment. I'm going to have to get some more top loaders in a minute, because that's, these packs are going to slam through them. Alright, next we have for New York, we have Kyle Higashioka. Try that again. Kyle Higashioka, catcher for the Yankees. Very nice. That is for Fairhunt. You know what, in the interest of time, seeing that there are 16 minutes before the big man arrives, I might not want to touch the purple just yet, and I'll do that as soon as the break finishes. Ah, Homer number 700. I'm so glad he got there, man. I'm so glad. Rooting for him with everything I had. And we've got here for the Orioles. Ask and you shall receive. Shintaro Fujinami for the Orioles. A very cool pose. See an Oscar in the purple, I reckon. I'll see what I can do, mate. I will very much love to see an Oscar in the purple. He would be a very cool purple. Oscar Colas. Oh, we've got both. We've got a chrome and a purple, I think I see here. Let's have a look. Alright, so for New York, we've got Kodai Senga. Oh, that New York. The Mets. That is awesome. That's a big hit. That's very cool, because I reckon that's the number to 374 for the Mets rookie. I think, what did he come second in the Cy Young? Or the Rookie of the Year? But had a very good year nonetheless. And then Kevin Newman for the Reds shortstop, which is with Jason Sanderson. Fantastic. And we'll just have a look at the numbering on that Kodai Senga. Let's just make sure I'm not making things up. It is number 2. Yep. 374. Awesome. Yeah, that's definitely a nice hit. just get him in there. Sorry, Jonathan. Cool, let's crack on. Oh, there's Colas, but not in the right cards. Now, interestingly, things are starting to flip upside down here. We haven't seen that much. Randy Vasquez and Jordan Romano. Oh, that's because this one is numbered to 708. That's, as in it's an SP, the Vasquez. And then Romano is for Toronto, number 544. Very cool, that's for Stephen Rowland. And then here for the Brewers, we have got Bryce Terang. Very nice rookie card in the purple. Awesome. Got that one it up with the others. We'll make that one a priority for a second because rookie purples are obviously we want to be seeing. And Bryce Terang has potentially got a very bright future ahead of him. That one's going to Jason Cranwell, who I believe this is his National League PC. There we go. Volpe should stay up. We'll get Goldschmidt down. Alright, let's try that again without wrecking the studio. There we go. Cool. Now, we've got here for the Rangers, we have got Jacob deGrom. Sick. Love it. Love it. Love the uniform. Love everything about it. Rangers being with Jason Cranwell. And I think that was your main piece. If I remember correctly, you Rangers and Brewers were your guys, and Rangers were your main, I think. But I might be mistaken if I'm misremembering that. Maybe it's the other way around. Maybe it was Brewers and Rangers were your secondary. But either way, can't be unhappy with Jacob deGrom. We've got for Minnesota, Carlos Correa. Now, yeah, that's just the regular. Cool. Just double checking there's no shenanigans there. That's Carlos Correa with the Twins. It's Jamie Brown. Alrighty. What have we got coming? 1974 highlight for Tony Perez. And then we've got Kansas City, Zach Greinke. Awesome. We've got some cool pictures coming out. Potential Hall of Famers back-to-back. Well, not back-to-back, actually. Carlos Correa was in there. But I think you know what I mean. Let's see what's next. We've got for the Giants, I believe, Alex Cobb. Got a whole bunch of pictures in a row. Awesome. Giants, that is Isis, of course. Her Bay City teams. Or California teams, I'd probably say. Now we have got, there's a T for Toronto, Texas. Aroldis Chapman. Man, I completely forgot about that. Of course. Aroldis Chapman on the Rangers. I forgot about that. The World Series Mercenary. Not that he unfortunately had too much to do with the good performances. He was a little bit shaky toward the end there. And for the A's, we've got Brent Rooker. And the A's are with Jamie Brown. Now, I don't think in this box so far we've seen a hit yet. Unless the purple's distracted me. I think I might be right that we haven't been a hit yet. We've got Rolly Fingers in the 1974 highlights and Joey Wiemer. Awesome. Now, we did already see a Joey. Oh, there he is. Of course, he's there on the right side of the screen. It's Joey Wiemer in the chrome. So we've got him both in the chrome and in the purple, which is very, very cool. For the Brewers, which is Jason Cranwell. So we've got the matching pair at the moment of Chrome number to 374 and the purple hotbox. Add that to that Bryce Terang, and yeah, doing good with the Brewers Chrome at the moment. Alrighty, what do we got? American League, third base. So that means that it is the Angels. Anthony Rendon. Well, third base is a bit of a shout with him. Depends if he's actually feeling like big on the field. But very cool card nonetheless for Stephen Rowland. Tony Two Bags. I love watching him play. It's just a shame that he doesn't seem to like playing, but he's, yeah, fun to watch when he's on as a hitter. Very fun to watch as a fielder, because I don't know how somebody who is that relaxed can do that well. Kansas City, Carl Isbell for the Royals in the Hotbox Purple. Stephen Rowland. Again for Minnesota, Edward Julien. He had quite a bit of a tear there in the playoffs as well. Late playoffs, or early playoffs, sorry. For Jamie Brown, for the Twins. And David Bednar for Pirates. Pirates, of course, belonging to Alexander. White Sox, mate. They all do. They all do. Everywhere from announcers to fans. Oh, look who's here. Look who's here. The cavalry just arrived. 10 minutes early. And Manuel Valdez for the Red Sox. Rookie card. Very nice. Is this Portillo? Well, I'm just opening a hotbox, mate. We just found a hotbox. Yeah.
Amazing.
Have a look and see all these purples.
I will. I will take care of something. But, fam, what's up? And 11:53. I told you I'd do it tonight.
Amazing. You've just made some people very happy. I just saw the viewership count to shoot up. I don't know how people know that, but they hear you, they arrive. Bobby Miller for the Dodgers. We are almost through our hot packs, and then we will bang through these last two boxes and get Lukey on the mic with his beautiful pipes and golden hands. Got Stanton in the All-Star Game MVP, and Andrew McCutchen looking absolutely just like a G in his Pirates uniform. Love it. That is going to Alexander. He's like Griffey, man. You find me a card where Andrew McCutchen doesn't look just like an absolute G in his baseball cards. Just awesome. Love it. Oh, hello. There's the hit I was talking about. That's our first auto out of 4 boxes. Miles Mastrobuoni for the Cubs. On card, real one auto, rookie. Very cool. James Austin, well done, mate. Because of the purples, I completely forgot we're looking for a hit. Right behind him, Johnny Brito for the Yankees. Rookie pitcher. And we'll just get Miles into a top loader. But yeah, they did hate a bit on the White Sox there, hey. 20 purples. No black and white. He is... What, remember that SSP a couple of years ago that he had? I think it was in like Topps Update or something. Man, that thing was awesome. So cool. Just the photo they used. I think it also went for a pretty penny at the time. Cool, let's get stuck into box number 5. We plow on while Lukey is getting stuff out of the car and getting us ready for our Prism run. Starting us off, box topper. Brandon Nimmo for the Mets in a very cool pose, robbing a home run right there. We'll get him to replace Dick Allen. Nope. Try it again. There we go. Alrighty. No purples, theoretically no purples in this one, so this box will be a little quicker like the first 3 were. But that's what I love about this product, man. Look at that hit wall back there once I get my hands out of the way. Just such variety back there. Love it. That makes him a, yep, SP, the one that's upside down. Is that a Julio on-card box topper? No, unfortunately not. It is definitely a Julio box topper, but we have since found out that it is not an on-card, that it is a facsimile. I initially thought that it was an on-card. I was very convinced it was an on-card, but then we had a closer look and we did some online research, and it turns out that no, it wasn't. It is actually a facsimile. They do make a real one as well in this set, which is really weird. And that one is covered in plastic usually, so it comes out looking real different out of the box. And this definitely did not. This was just sitting on top. So this does look like it is the facsimile auto. And if you look carefully at it, we had a bit of a closer inspection earlier. We could see that it is in fact printed. But it's a good, it had me fooled. It's definitely it's a good facsimile. But it's a bit too perfect, you know. David Lopes. In the insert there, the 1974. If you're wondering, yes, that is a Batslam Homer there. That is a Bo Bichette puzzle, which is, yeah. We've now, out of 2 cases, oh, sorry, not 2 cases, 2 halves of the case, 1 case, we have found a Bo Bichette and a Shohei Ohtani puzzle, which is just absolutely crazy. And I think before it was said there was 20 puzzles, so there's a whole set you can collect, which is pretty funny. I would like to have a look, actually, who the other 18 are, because it's pretty cool. It's quirky, I don't mind it. Feels very, feels a bit Alan Ginter. And I mean that in a very good way, because I'm a big fan. Controversial opinion? AL Rookie of the Year. Award winner, Julio Rodriguez. Alright, let's see some variation, I reckon. I would love to see a base variation at this point. Because we are now about... We're into box 11 of the case, and we haven't seen one yet. Two puzzles in the case, pretty sweet result. Actually, I don't know the odds for the puzzles, so if it is, that's fantastic. Because I did have a look at some of the box toppers, but I definitely didn't make it far enough down the list to see puzzles, because I was as surprised as anyone when that Ohtani came out. So I'm very curious what the odds are for them. Sorry, sometimes I get tricked into thinking that a bit is missing and we have hit a variation, but I was incorrect. Lack of variation is curious. Yeah, it is, isn't it? And the breaks that I saw, I watched 2 breaks where they hit a variation, and both times definitely the cards were back to front. So, yeah, and we'd spotted it as well. I mean, definitely if something was out of the ordinary. We've got a chrome here. Michael Busch for the Dodgers. And very noticeable, of course, because that stock is so different to everything else we're coming across. And sorry, should have shown the numbering. That is number to 999, of course. Very nice, man. This stocker they use for the chrome, just really, really cool. You guys will see it when you've got it in hand. Nah, mate. Lukey flew interstate to get EPL. Even if it was 4 in the morning, we would still be breaking it. We are definitely doing the sec. Absolutely, if I said to Luke right now, hey, mate, we're not doing it, we're doing it tomorrow, one of us will not make it through the night, I think. I don't think I could stop him anyway. If I tried, I think I'd have to physically restrain him from breaking those boxes. Which, if we had a front-facing camera, you would see that that is a very bad idea for me to try and restrain Luke in any way, shape, or form. I would lose that fight in a heartbeat. Hey, there we go. Travis Swaggerty, rookie card for the Pirates auto. For Alexander C. Good stuff. So we started with a whole lot of relics, but now calling back there. 2 autos. 3 if you count Julio, but we're not going to. 2 out of the last 2. Well, if you want to get your guesses in now, Abdullah, just let me know where your guesses are, and then we'll let you know if they're correct. I don't know if Luke's thought of the questions yet, but that's all good. You just get your guesses in. You might just land them. Rookie performers, Taj Bradley. With any of the variations, by the way, if we, for whatever reason, don't find one, or even if we do find one, really, during the sorting process, it will certainly get looked at. So we will see if we can spot any bits of text on the back, because obviously in the bottom left, they've got that little, they denote if there is one, but I mean, you wouldn't think we'd miss one, because they put them back to front, and because it's fairly noticeable, I think, anyway. But regardless, they definitely wouldn't make it through the wickets in the sorting process. And if they do, somehow, then of course they'll be in your hands and you'll see it. But we'll definitely make sure we spot any if there is any that have slipped through. But you guys have all been with me for these 11 boxes so far. Haven't seen anything back to front. The hammer insert for Hank Aaron's walk-off homer. Cool, and the last pack of box number 5 and box number 11 of the case in general. Cool, cool. Alright, let us get into it. Good time, mate. We're just cracking into the final box.
Stunning.
Wait. Hey, would you be able to... Hey, hello. Hello. Bang. Mookie Betts for the Dodgers. For Rob.
Are they real autos or?
No,
prints?
that's a good question. It's a question that keeps coming up. I thought when we saw the first one, I thought it was real.
Yeah.
It does not appear to be real.
Okay.
We've looked it
Great.
up and everything since. It's a very good facsimile.
Gotcha.
Very nice. Very nice. Now, we thought that Julio was an on-card auto and we lost our mind a little. But then,
Yeah.
unfortunately, it turned out that it was not. Would you be able to grab me some, a couple more top loaders with you?
Yeah.
Because we hit that hot box and that slammed through my, my top loader allocation.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, man. There's some 35s. Awesome. All right, let's get stuck into this final one. See if we can't find that variation we're looking for. What's it call us? In the performance, rookie performance, I should say. Cool. Thanks, man. Just pop them here. Thanks, bro. Be careful of the towers I've been building. 7-round comeback. We've seen that one for the Mets. Thanks, Lucky. I can now put Mr. Swaggerty back here with the rest of his friends. Thanks, mate. Good thinking. We've got the hammer with his first and only 3 career 3-homer game. Sorry, I'm stunned at that sentence. How is that possible? You're telling me that the man that hit over 700 homers has only once hit 3 homers in a game. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. That's nuts. I think about the people that have hit 3, that hit 4, even. Some of the people on that list. Scooter Jeanette and the like. You're telling me they peaked harder than Hank Aaron? That's wild. In a single game, that is, of course. Nope, regular. Sorry, every now and then I see an image and think, have I seen that image before? And I just check the back real quick. 1974 Nolan Ryan highlight.
I'm sure you guys are excited. I can't wait. I'm buzzing.
Sorry about the floor in here too, Lukey. That's,
No, it's all good. It's all gravy.
We've got a few hundred packs here on the ground, and I'm sure that's about to get worse before it gets better. Let's have a look. We've got the Aaron Judge Maris record breaking. Ooh. While I elbow all the top loaders. Thank you, sir. Gosh, what would I do without you here? How have I been doing this for the last couple of hours?
Oh,
How are you, mate? How are you feeling? You have had the trip of a lifetime.
one of the craziest things I've ever done.
Yeah, I mean that's
And I've done some crazy shit.
yeah, it's insane. But the end result
was so worth it.
The end result is
Sorry to keep you waiting late, guys, but I promised you today, so we made it happen today. We made it happen today.
yeah, that's one way of putting it. We definitely made it happen. God, that was a lot of phone calls and a lot of everything else to make it happen. But here we are. Here we are.
I nearly got arrested, but it's all good.
He's not joking.
I'm not joking.
I've heard the story.
I definitely nearly got arrested.
Lucas' patience ran out at some point today, which is understandable.
And that's big because you know I'm actually quite a patient person.
It's not
Nobody
valid.
knows I'm a very patient person.
Yeah. But you try to deny Lukey prison, and you better watch out.
Yeah, I don't want to tell the story, but
You don't have to tell the story.
Yeah,
I don't think it's necessary.
it was
I think,
fucking valid.
I think Luke was passionate. He was very passionate, and he wanted his prison, and someone was standing between him and the prison. And the end result is Luke is here with the prison, so you can fill in the blanks.
Why is there so many people?
Because we got a hotbox, bro. A hotbox, every single pack had a purple in it.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Oh, I love
That's what I was
that.
saying when you walked in.
I was gonna say, dude, we did a half case and we maybe
Yeah, no,
hit one.
there's one per case apparently. No, we never hit one.
We never hit one.
We haven't seen purple.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah, so we were just being told about it in the comments that we might get one in this half of the case, or we should get one in this half of the case. And then, bang, there it was.
Cam Webb, exactly right, brother. Absolutely. My Valentine's was Prism.
Black borders and extra chromes have been the extra variant in most boxes. Yeah, interesting. We've only seen in the very first pack. Remember, we saw that black border. You might remember, Lukey. We saw the black border that we thought wasn't a big deal until later we realized how big a deal it was because we saw the original and how rare it actually is.
Absolutely. Yeah, Abdullah, I'll have a quick look at the first box and then the rest of them I'm gonna blast through, brother, for the people.
Yeah, have a good look at this year's design, have a good look at it, and then volume. And lucky now there are 4 hands, so we've got somebody who will be sleeving and top loading and one-touching and doing all that stuff.
Appreciate it.
Which will
Are
be
you gonna
me.
be alright to do that?
Yeah, mate, absolutely. My throat might need a rest from hearing myself talk, but
Oh,
other than
fine. I love hearing myself talk.
that, I'm not as trained in it. Also, a lot of these cards in this pack are coming upside down in this last box, which is interesting, because we haven't had that in any of the other 12. Not like this anyway. Pretty much everything's coming out upside down. So far, this box, I don't think we haven't seen a chrome, we haven't seen a hit, we haven't seen anything yet. We've seen a few inserts, and that's it. So, not asking too much. Can we get something stupid out of this, please? That would be lovely. Now, we've got some chrome, just to break up what I've just said. Kodai Senga for the Mets.
Nice.
Awesome. And if I remember correctly, that's now the purple and the number to 999 chrome. For the Mets, who are with Jason Cranwell. Awesome, thank you, Legend. Could you do this one for me also?
Indeed.
Amazing. All right, as we get into the last one of the 4-packs. 4-packs, we do a super fast recap, and then come back with some hotly anticipated EPL Prism.
Yeah, we'll be straight back on, guys. Literally just change the name and I'll be on.
We've got a no, 74. We've got the AO MVP winner, Aaron Judge, deservedly so. Killed it. Joey had stayed healthy. It may have been a different story, but in 2022 he was the man to beat. That's fair call. Let's have a look as we look for our hit in this box. There it is. Bang. Call it. Starling Mate for the Mets. Very nice. For Jason, of course. Nervous for Prism, yeah. I feel that a little bit too. Nervous in a good way, though. Nervous in a let's pull some fucking bangers kind of way. It's a couple minutes past midnight, so the swear filter has come off. The one that I just completely made up. Oh. There we go. And that wraps us up, ladies and gentlemen. That is 6 boxes of Heritage High Number. And wraps up our case as well. Very cleanly. We ended up with 3 autos and 3 relics. They just scared us by being 3 relics first, but then we got our 3 autos, which is good. So just banging through quickly, we've got our Chrome Kodo Senga. We've got a whole lot of purple. Higashioka, Brito, McCutcheon, Miller, Valdez, Bednar, Julian, Isbell, Rendon, Rooker, Chapman, Cobb, Brenke, Correa, DeGrom, Romano, Newman, Fujinami, sorry, on the side, Rocchio, McClanahan, Weimer, Hoke, Arise, and then we've got the relic for Jonathan India, game used bat, and same for Paul Goldschmidt, Michael Bush in the 999 Chrome, Koda Senga number to 374 in the Chrome, and same for Ryan Presley for the Astros. Speaking of which, for in that same numbering, Joey Weimer, and back here we have Christian Vasquez, number to 999, who had been hiding there the whole time. We've got Bryce Farang, also in the Hotbox purple rookie card for the Brewers. Anthony Volpe, really cool relic with the pinstripe sneaky hidden there on the left. Then coming into our autos, we've got Starling Marte, we hit there in the last box. Before him was Travis Swaggerty. And before him was Miles Mastrobuoni for the Cubs. We had a few oversized box toppers. The other 2 have just fled the table, I think.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're all good, bro. We've got Brandon Nimmo for the Mets. Oh, thank you very much, Luke. We've got Dick Allen for the White Sox and Ezekiel Tovar for the Rockies. As for the other 3 box toppers, we had, in that last one, we had Mookie Betts. Beautiful, beautiful box topper. The Deco Edge, I know the name now. Julio Rodriguez in the first box with the saga of is it on card or is it not on card? And the puzzle, Bo Bichette. Really cool. Really, really cool. Awesome, guys. Thank you so much for being with us. Thank you for allowing me to break some MLB for you. I absolutely love it. I hope you guys too. Do too. We'll be back for some Series 1 in the coming few days, but in the meantime, it is now soccer o'clock. So Luke will be back on in a minute. I'll be right next to him. Let's do some Prism.
Not even 5 minutes, guys. We'll see you in a sec.
See you, everyone.